Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Melina, and today we're going to do something a little different. First, I want to mention I did put my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I will not be getting any alerts during this video. The last few videos I've gotten texts like in the middle of recording, and sorry about that. Well, so today I've had an idea that's been going on in my head for a little bit, and I just want to chat about it for a second. So I typically do book videos, and that is the content I like to do, I like to share, I like to just, make. But I kind of feel like I wanted to make something a little personal and not do it super often, but maybe like a quarterly personal recap. So I'm gonna call it Recap. Now, it's kind of like how TikTok does the report, where it's like an acronym for something. And so I'm going to do Recap as my acronym, and every letter is going to be interchangeable. So 1 week R could be for reading, it could be for reality, like reality TV shows that I want to talk about, etc, 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 and we go through all the letters. And I just feel like it's a cool way for you to get to know me a little bit better outside of what books I enjoy and not enjoy and recommend and don't recommend, or I'm reading or I'm not reading, etc, etc. So let's recap. So for R, we're going to be doing rent. I have been renting this apartment for 2 years now, and I'm finally moving out. Now, where am I moving to? I've been hinting at the fact, or not even hinting, I've been blatantly sharing with you that I'm going to be moving out of this apartment and moving somewhere new. And I'm moving to a bigger apartment, closer to my job, closer to my friends and family, closer to my boyfriend's job, and it's a bigger unit. So we're moving into a 3-bedroom unit with a washer and dryer, and I cannot be more excited. Now, the most exciting part leading up to this has been being able to decorate my room. So initially we were going to be doing a guest room in one of our spaces, and then just like one shared fun room, and then our bedroom. But we decided that we're gonna put a pull-out mattress, pull-out like a futon-esque style in my boyfriend's room, and then we could each just have our own fun room. Because how often are we actually going to have people over, or enough people where they can't just sleep on the couch or whatever? Like, our space is limited, and I'd rather just enjoy it because we are the ones living there all the time. So in my fun room, I have had such a fun time planning it. I took a Canva like blank sheet, and I kind of shared, I put like the floor color, I chose what kind of color walls I want to do, I put my current furniture, so my desk, my computer, my bookshelves are going in there. I do have a rolling cart that I'm going to put in there. I have a dresser, like my bedroom dresser. It's like low. I'm going to put it in there and put kind of my arts and crafts. And I just have so many plans, and it's been so exciting to kind of set up a space that's my own, that's not my bedroom. I'm going for this calming kind of sort of dark academia vibes. You'll see. So we already are able to move in, but we haven't yet because we've been packing, and actually the movers are coming this weekend. So for next week's video, you'll actually see some part of my new space. Oops, sorry. And so it's been really fun, and it's been a really busy time recently. I wasn't really expecting to move as soon as I was, but we bought a new mattress. We fell in love with the new mattress. We got it delivered to the new place, and we're just a little eager to just move and sleep on the new mattress. The mattress we have now is just old, not comfortable, and we're just both having a lot of trouble sleeping. So we just said, you know what, let's get the movers, move the heavy furniture, and then in the next coming weeks before this lease ends, we'll move the rest of our stuff. So last weekend we received our mattress, we built the new bed we bought a new frame, and I painted the walls of my room. Now I do have a few clips that I'm going to share with you as I'm speaking, and I am obsessed. I didn't realize that painting a room was as exhausting as it was. The room isn't that big. I mean, it's perfectly sized for what I'm going to use it for. But I mean, there's rooms that are so much bigger, and I feel like people get it done so quickly, but it took me forever to paint these 2 coats. And not only that, it took me forever to paint the edges of all these things. All the edges of the trim of the windows and the doorway and the closet and the, what is it called? The mold on the floor. Oh my goodness, it was such a headache. I did make a few mistakes, and I have to just brush over it with some white paint on the ceiling that like the roller was dirty at the edge, and it painted my ceiling like very lightly in a very small spot, the color of the paint. I haven't shared with anybody the paint color unless I've seen you in person, and those people do know what it is, but I can't wait to share it with you. It's gonna feel fun. It's so exciting to just have my new space with my books surrounding me and my desk, and having like I'm gonna buy a reading chair that I already have planned, and it's been an exciting and busy few weeks. All my books have been packed away for I think about 2 or 3 weeks now. So I've been having a little bit of trouble in terms of like posting stuff on Instagram and stuff like that, because books that I've read are packed away and sometimes I forgot to take pictures of them, and you know, it's just happened. But that is a major thing that's been going on in my life, and it's been, even though I've mentioned it in videos, it's kind of cool to just be able to share some extra stuff that's been going on behind the scenes. And that is my R recap. Then we have for E, I'm going to do what I've been loving in terms of eating and drinking. For drinking, there's only one thing, and it's been matcha. I have been using the Matchaful matcha, and I'm obsessed. It is expensive, but I understand, because a few weeks after I finished Matchaful, I had a friend recommend like a more affordable brand. It was very inexpensive, like probably half of the price of the Matchaful, but honestly, I could taste the difference. It was a lot more bitter, and like it had an aftertaste, while the Matchaful was so smooth, so delicious. It just had this delicious like green tea flavoring that when I put it with the vanilla to kind of make like a vanilla latte matcha, it just was so perfect. And so I have been really enjoying it a lot. And if you're looking to get into matcha but you're not a matcha girl, look up videos on how to make a vanilla matcha latte, and also buy the Matchaful matcha. It's 100% worth it. Then for the rest of the things that I've been enjoying to eat, it has been unsalted cashews. I bought them for a recipe for something. I think I was making like some sort of stir fry, and obviously I had leftovers, so I've been munching on these unsalted cashews, and it's just been such a satisfying snack. Like, it's healthy, it's not like chips or anything, but I've been really enjoying it, and I really recommend looking into them. Like, it's just such a yummy snack, especially if you like sweet and savory, because cashews are kind of slightly sweet. I'm thinking of trying to do like a nuts for nuts. Like, if you've ever been in the city, they do like these like sugary nut bags, and they do cashews and they do mixed. But I would love to make homemade nuts for nuts cashews, and maybe I'll share with you if I decide to do it at some point. But that has been a quarterly favorite of mine. Another thing I've been really liking are, I mean, technically this is a rediscovery, but the Choco Turtle Chips, they look like, I'll put them right here. They are so good. They are flaky. Like, they're supposed to be like croissant chips. I think they're called turtle chip. Yeah, they're called turtle chips. They're chocolate with like cinnamon sugar, like a chocolate churro kind of. They are so good. I am not typically a sweet cravings girl. Like, I am savory all the way, but there's something about these chips that are so good. They literally hit every craving. They're perfectly sweet. They're crunchy. You could just eat a whole bag in basically a sitting. Don't recommend it, but they're so good. I had some at my sister's house the other day, and I was like, oh my god, I need to buy like 5 of these bags. They're so good. The next thing is not a new favorite, but it's been something I've been eating a lot over the last like couple of months, and it is the garlic parmesan pretzel chips. They come in this bag right here. They are so good. I like them with cheese. I like them with just dipping them in mustard. I like them by themselves. What else do I eat them with? I think that's pretty much it. But they're just a good snack. Like, they're pretzels, but they have the flavoring, and they're just so satisfying to just eat. And I'm obsessed. I don't know. They are worth every penny. They are an expensive snack brand because it doesn't come with that. I mean, it comes with a lot because they last me a long time. But in terms of ounces, they don't come with that many. But they're so good. They're so good. One of my favorite salty snacks recently. Like, I haven't really been into chips as much, but these pretzel chips have been it. Another random sweet is the Nutter Butter wafers. So Nutter Butter used to, or I've always known them to have like these peanut shaped peanut crackers or cookies, and those are fine. Like, they're okay. But my boyfriend's mom one day surprised us with these wafers, and my life changed. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. That's how good they were. They are so good. They're literally just like, they're not wafers like when you think of like the bars. They come in like, they kind of look like a chocolate bar, like with the the little cubes, but it's wafer on the bottom, like bumpy wafer on the top, and then peanut butter all over the inside. They're so good. They're so good. They hit every craving. They are so satisfying. If you're craving something sweet but not too sweet, like, it's perfect. And the final thing that I want to share food-wise is the Aldi's crock cheese. It is like a white cheddar sharp cheddar cheese, but it's specifically that one because I just bought the Irish one and it's not as good. The Australian crock cheese. I'm gonna put a picture of it here. It is so good. It's a little crumbly, and it kind of gives me like the Kerrygold crumbly cheese, but the flavor of this cheese is so good. And if you like a white sharp cheddar cheese or extra sharp cheddar cheese, you're gonna die for it. And not only that, it's really affordable compared to like how expensive cheese is right now, at least in the United States. Cheese is really expensive, and like it's about half the price of like a normal good quality cheese, and it tastes so good. Check it out, please. If you are a cheese lover like I am, or a lover of cheddar cheese, you're gonna love this cheese. Okay, that's enough for food. Then I'm gonna go into C, and I'm gonna do celebrating. So there's a few things that happened in the past few months that I really want to just, you know, it's fun to celebrate the good things that happened. The first thing being turning 3 years, or hitting my 3-year anniversary of my boyfriend. It's been so fun. I feel like time's going so quickly, and it's just been fun. We went to dinner for our anniversary, and then to celebrate we also went to a hockey game, or I bought him hockey tickets and we went to the hockey game because of that. But it's been so fun, like, you know, finding my person, and it's been so cute. Like I don't know, I'm just so happy, and it's been really nice to celebrate something like that. We also went on vacation like right after our anniversary, so we went to the Dominican Republic for a week, and it was paradise. New Jersey is so freezing cold and rainy and dark and miserable in the winter, so it was just nice to get away for a week and just soak up the sun and eat good food and just relax and sleep and, you know, just take it easy. You know, relax, unwind for a bit. And so it was great. Like I had such a good time, and I can't wait till my next vacation. We have nothing planned right now. I'm thinking we might go to DreamWorks, Universal Studios. I was thinking like, what's the competitor to Disney? And I went DreamWorks, but like that's in film. That's not, obviously there's no DreamWorks amusement park. We're going to Universal. We're thinking about it at least. And that's my big celebration. I really haven't had that many celebrations or things to celebrate. I mean, I did hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and that has been pretty cool, and that's something I'm personally celebrating. But you could see, I don't know, it's been fun, and it's also been kind of cool to see how much I've improved in terms of editing and coming up with fun ideas, or I think fun ideas at least, to share and record and chat with you guys. So then for A, I'm going to talk about, I'm going to use the word approve. Now, for those of you who did not know, I haven't really blogged in a long time, but I have run a blog since 2016. And 2016 was the huge makeup boom. And because of that, I used to love to talk about makeup. I have slowed down significantly because I just don't purchase makeup anymore. Like I only purchase when I need something new now. But there is one product, or two products specifically, that I just want to talk about and share and rave about because I just feel like they are so good and maybe people don't know about it. So the first one is this. This is the Orc Beauty Cream Palette. So I have really dry, sensitive skin. I have to be really careful about the creams I use because they tend to cause like acne and irritation on the skin if I leave them for too long, depending on the cream. And I have dry skin, so I have to be really cautious of powders, and like especially in the winter time I can't really use powders. My skin just like, it's already so dry, it just like, you know, water, and it's not good for me. And so I got this Orc Beauty palette for Christmas, and I have been obsessed. So they have 4 different types of like shades. So this is like the Fair palette, and it comes with a bronzer, a blush, a highlighter, and this is a balm to kind of make it a little more slick and, you know, shiny and just damp looking, I guess. I don't know, it looks really nice. And it's kind of cool because when you finish the product, you could pop the components out and get singles of anything. So like probably I'll get a different shade of blush, or maybe I'll get a darker bronzer next time, or maybe I'll get the champagne highlighter instead of this like white gold highlighter. So I like the idea of it being a little more eco-friendly because instead of having to recycle this whole component, they made a really heavy duty component that I could just switch out the individual like things that I'm missing. So this shade I'm using is Daybreak, and I've been obsessed. This is Samantha Rabbit. If you guys are makeup people, this is Samantha Ravindell's company. She is she is an American. I thought she was Canadian in my head, but I feel like she's not. I think she's an American YouTuber. This is Samantha Ravindell's company, and I really like these a lot. And if you are a fan of creams, I like that this is like an all-in-one where I just take this and I take like my concealer or my foundation or whatever I'm using, and then kind of I could do a whole look with this. And I'm now trying to go for more like minimalist versus like owning 50 bajillion blushes and owning 50 bajillion highlighters. Like I think I only own one highlighter, which is this one right now. And even though I do own a few blushes, they're in different shades. And bronzers, I don't own that many either. I think I have two cream bronzers. One that's a true bronzer and this one's more of like a contour. It's much more like cool toned than the other one. The other beauty product I want to talk about is the Kosas concealer, the one with the purple top. I'll show you. Give me 1 second. Okay. So this is the Kosas concealer. It is literally this oh, I'm so wrong. It's not even Kosas. It's the Tower 28 concealer. My bad. So I use the shade K-Town. It is pretty light. I like this because it is really light on everything. Like it has pretty good coverage. I would say it's a medium coverage, but I feel like I'm getting older and there's lines on my face, and like again, I have dry skin. So I have to worry of dry patches, and I also have to worry about like it sinking into like the fine lines. This is very lightweight and I like that. I really like how creamy it is. I also like how it doesn't really set onto fine lines. I feel like it like wears well. And so I used to be a really big fan. I really like the Hourglass concealer, but it's so expensive. Oh, you know what concealer I really like? The Ilia, but this one is slightly cheaper than Ilia, and I think I like them actually about equally. I think this one is a little more lightweight than the Ilia concealer. The Ilia concealer I think is like a medium to full coverage, while this one I feel like is a very strict medium, and that's why I decided to try this one. I think also the color match for this is a little better on my skin than the Ilia one for me personally, but those are my two favorite concealers and I've been loving this one. And finally we have P, and I wanted to do P for playing. Like I play games, like video games, and I've been having so much fun playing games recently. So there are, let me see how many games I've been playing. In the last quarter, I've been playing specifically 3 games. So I've been playing Fields of Mistra. It is kind of like a Stardew Valley spin-off. It is a farming sim where you can mine, date villagers, and complete quests. But this one's a little more, it's different. It has magic elements. You can complete quests and rebuild the town. What else? The magic elements. Complete the town, romance, people. I don't know. It just feels different. It's also a little less stressful than Stardew Valley. So when you first start off Stardew, it's very easy and like peaceful because you're just building up your farm. But once you are deep in it, there's just not enough hours in the day, and it's so stressful because you get penalized for staying up too late, and you get penalized if you stay in the mines and you lose all your stuff and you have to pay fees, and it's so quick to lose track of time, and it actually becomes a little stressful because you have so much to do with so little time. In Fields, it feels a little slower paced, and they just came out with an update where you could extend your day. So if you want to have a longer day, you could, which is pretty cool. I have not changed it yet because they're still in early access, and I just don't want to change it because they did give a warning where like it could affect the behaviors of the neighbors in the game. But I really have been enjoying it. The official game I think comes out at some point this summer, but they came out with the final update, like major update before the game officially comes out, and I highly recommend this game. If you like a farming sim, if you like a cozy game, it is one of my more recent favorites. I've been playing this game since November nonstop. I love it. The only thing it's missing is multiplayer, like where you could share a farm with somebody like Stardew does, but other than that, everything has been such a pleasant surprise. I feel like they put so much thought and love into it and made it different enough from Stardew where it stands on its own really well. So highly recommend it. It's I think $20. It is one of the best investments if you like cozy gaming. It is only available for PC right now. You can't get it on a Mac, you can't get it on console, but do it. Please just do it. If you're a gamer, please play and let me know your thoughts because I am obsessed. Now, the second game that I've been playing is Dave the Diver. My sister got me this game last year and I've been on and off playing. It is a cozy game, sort of. You are a scuba diver and you can go hunting for fish for your sushi restaurant. And there's a whole bunch of side missions that involve mermaids and dolphins and whales and marine biologists and getting to know the backstories of the other characters. It is so cute and so fun, but it's also a little stressful, and it gives me like what is it called, Diner Dash. Back in the day they used to have like a mobile version, and then they came up with they probably have a version on the iPhone too, where it was like you have to like during lunch rush you have to rush and serve all the guests and stuff like that, and it is stressful during like the dinner rush. Like yes, you could hire waiters and waitresses and chefs to help you, but you're here refilling the wasabi and serving the beer and serving the tea and making sure everyone gets their meal and picking up the dirty plates, and it is a little stressful. stressful. But if you like that kind of game, you're gonna like it. It's so fun, and the animation's so funny, and like the references it makes are super cool. I really enjoyed this game. I don't know how much it is because it was a gift, but I've been playing this a lot and I really like it. And the final game I've been playing, oh, I forgot the name of it. Okay, and the final game that I've been playing is so left field from everything else, but it is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It was a game that was $5 in the PlayStation Store, and my coworker told me, he's like, listen, you're gonna love it. And honestly, I've been playing it and it's kind of fun. I think it's fun to switch between a game where you kind of could do whatever you want to a game that has a lot more guidance and plot. And this game is that. It is, you are play as a character who is a Jedi and you have to follow the plot to, you know, save the day, save the world, etc, etc. And it gives me Assassin's Creed vibes. If you grew up playing Assassin's Creed, you're gonna like it because you have to like repel from, right? You run across the walls and swing on the vines and jump and dash and skid. It's a little less stealthy. You have to like battle with your lightsaber and defend and all that stuff, and I'm not very good at it, but it's fun. And it's a little frustrating, but it's fun. And you got to explore like worlds and stuff. It's not completely open world because obviously you're on a map, but the world's big. And you get a spaceship and you gotta find the spaceship, and it's kind of fun to switch between, like I said, different types of games. Just like books, I like to do different genres, and I've been really enjoying it, especially for the price at the time. I don't know if it's still that price, but it was $5.99 for a fully fledged out game. It was so fun. And yeah, I recommend all three of these games. They're super fun. And obviously you probably have heard of Stardew and Animal Crossing, etc, etc. I haven't been playing them that much recently, but those are other games that I really enjoy. But yeah, thanks for recapping with me, and I'll probably do these quarterly, not that often, because I want to find that balance between sharing about my personal life and not sharing too much. I don't know, I really enjoy just chatting about books and keeping it about books, but I also like the idea of you getting to know me a little bit past that. So I think these recaps are going to be a good way to do it. So yeah, what have you been watching, reading, playing, enjoying, snacking on, drinking? I just want to know. I am so nosy. I love trying all the things and doing all the things. Yeah, again, let me know. As always, please like, subscribe, thumbs up, please, all the things. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.